Oh, yes. Too well.
Great. That's great. Let's see where DrDerrick is. It's nothing but the top of the hour. In the meantime, let me see who else I haven't said hello to here. Welcome, King Thomas from Canada. And this is Kenold signing in from Canada as well. Sister Judith, Agnes, I think I said hello to them. And Jean. Queen Tony, welcome.
Hello, Queen Deb. Hello, Queen Debbie. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
All the
Sister
kings and
Agnes.
queens.
How
God
are
bless
you?
all of you. I'm good. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. You're most welcome. It's an honor having you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. God bless you all.
God bless all of us,
Yes.
and especially Mr. Mufareh and his
In
family.
Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. You can preach it again. DrDerrick, it seems you're ready.
Yes. Well, no, that's Dr. Benny. Could Dr. Benny stop sharing so we can start?
I just did. Let me see what happened. Let me cut it off. Let me log out and log back in, I think.
No, just X out of the presentation.
I did. It's taking some time.
It's okay, we'll wait.
Okay. Is that right? Okay, go ahead.
You did it.
Oh, life.
DrDerrick, did you say yes?
Host started recording.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to Globally Changing Lives Deep Dive. And today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. And we have an awesome agenda to share with you today in our ONPASSIVE journey. So without further ado, we are starting the webinar with a welcome tune by one of our global ambassadors, Queen Sister Lerato Shadari. And we're calling on DrDerrick to play that music for us. And please just pay attention to what is trendy in the ONPASSIVE journey. Over to you, DrDerrick. Thank you.
We are here. We are on passive. Shining bright into the future. We rise high. With one heart and revolution. Lifting up humanity as we rise. Standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn. We are the ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE, the future of internet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Derrick. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Okay, as I said, we're moving to the next item, and that is going to be an amazing one. It's the 4 mindset that will lead to success. That is the mindset for the day. The 4 mindset that will lead to success. And that will be presented to us by yours truly, the one and only, Dr. Derrick. So we know that our CEO, Mr. Mufareh, has promised us the physical. The mindset is affected by 2 things, and he promised us the physical, which is the monetary aspect. And our brother, King Dr. Derrick, is going to talk about the mindset, which is the mental. Wow. For those of you who have not heard anything about Dr. Derrick before, open your ears. He is an amazing international, inspirational, motivational teacher, born in St. Andrew, Jamaica, and he loved technology from the age of 7. He has an extensive background in electrical, store management, and inventory, tertiary education with a few degrees, a few, that's a lot, more than 1 is a lot, in technology, major in audiovisual, live pro audio video engineer, custom PC builder, and theology. He is certified in several areas, including first aid, Jamaica Red Cross, Bible instructor, medical missionary, and he's also certified as a prophecy seminar instructor, youth counselor, physiotherapist, and apart from all those certifications, Dr. Derrick is a former president of St. Catherine Federation. He's also founder and president of Loud Cry Ministry, eclectic music listener. He loves volleyball as a hobby. And he also works as an electrical engineer and construction store manager. Dr. Derrick served in the military where he acquired the AFEM, and that acronym stands for Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. And he also served in the fire department as a computer teacher. He is also the author of a drill manual, a business owner since 1997, and a founding member in ONPASSIVE since February 23rd, 2019. For his personal things, he loves God and loves to serve with the blessings and wisdom that he gets from God. He loves Ash Mufareh, his family, and the tech team in ONPASSIVE, and love his new family of ONPASSIVEIANS, global ambassadors, and love to serve with the blessings and wisdom he gets from God. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you tonight, Dr. Derrick M. Clark, AFEM, who is going to talk to us about the 4 mindsets that will lead you to your dream success. Over to you, Dr. Derrick.
Oh, mercy. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Queen Debbie. Really appreciate it. And thank you very much to everyone. All the ONPASSIVEIANS, I do love you. Blessings upon everyone and everyone who will be and is listening to this webinar and will be listening. I thank you very much. Oh, mercy. I was about to say thank you very much, Queen Dr. T, for that mindset. And, you know, oh, mercy. Forget that is I'm doing the mindset. Anyway, thank you very much for the intro. Really appreciate it. And it's all about the mindset. Listen, everything is really about the mindset, and that is life. Mindset is not something you're born with. Mindset is something you acquire. Let me say that again. Mindset is not something that you're born with. Mindset is something that you acquire. And so therefore, let us think heavily on the mindset, because that is very important, especially in this life that we are living in. So, how you have the mindset? And when I talk about mindset now, I'm talking good or bad for right now. How do you have the mindset? The mindset starts with hard work or performance. Hard work or performance. And then if you don't have the right performance or the right attitude towards hard work, then of course the mindset is going in the wrong direction. But if you have the right performance with the right attitude towards work, then the mindset is going to go in a positive direction. And so with that performance comes attitude. And again, if you have the wrong attitude to the performance, which is wrong, then it is going to lead to a wrong mindset. And same way, if you have a right attitude to the right performance, it is going to continue the journey on the right mindset. And so the behavior, the right attitude give you right behavior, or the wrong attitude is going to give you the wrong behavior. So if the attitude is wrong, the performance wrong, the behavior wrong, then of course the mindset is going to be wrong, right? And so that is the training, and then that behavior is going to lead to action. Action. And when you do something with the wrong behavior, the wrong attitude, and the wrong performance, then you think the action is going to be right? No! The action is going to be wrong. It's going to be a wrong action and lead to wrong results. Wrong results. And so the whole cycle goes into wrong if you have the wrong performance, wrong attitude, wrong behavior, wrong actions, the wrong result will come. You have to have the right performance, the right attitude, the right behavior, the right actions, right results will come. It's as simple as that. And the right mindset can occur at any time of your life when you realize what exactly it is. When you realize what exactly it is. And so let us form and understand the mindset with these just four attitude that we have to have towards mindset. So let us dive into it at this time. In the pursuit of success, there's no denying the pivotal role that mindset plays. Very important. Yes, so you and I don't understand how important mindset is in life. You understand? We don't understand. And that is why we have the wrong attitude. And the wrong action comes out of it, because we don't know the pivotal role that mindset plays. while the growth mindset has garnered much attention, it's essential to recognize that success doesn't hinge solely on one perspective, which is the growth mindset. And that is what most persons talk about, the growth mindset. I have been talking about that for many moons myself, but I thought that, you know, I will elaborate a little more and bring in his three other brothers. In fact, a well-rounded combination of mindset can yield a powerful formula for achieving one's goal and realizing their aspirations. In this comprehensive guide, we'll delve into the 4 types of mindset that are crucial for achieving success. And that is growth, positive, entrepreneurial, and challenge mindset. Yes, challenge mindset. Let us dive and dig in. Deep dive into these 4. The growth mindset, nurturing evolution and creativity. And that is why Mufareh always said, dream big. God wants us to have a growth mindset. And that's why he says that we are to prosper and be in good health as you are, your soul prosper. So God wants us to have a growth mindset, and Mufareh wants to have a growth mindset. And I do want all of you to have a growth mindset. As long as being toward as cornerstone of success, and with good reason, the mindset acts as a catalyst for fostering positive attitude, belief, and perspectives. At its core, the growth mindset empowers individual with the capacity to embrace change, evolve through continuous learning, and cultivate creativity. It propels us beyond our comfort zone, and that is a problem. Most of us are too comfortable, so we just remains there. We just stay there, enabling the development of innovative idea and the acquisition of new skills. This mindset becomes a driving force, urging us to consistently strive for self-improvement and adaptation. Psychologist Carol Dweck extensive research on growth mindset provides compelling evidence for its role in personal and professional development. She said that in 2006, when she did that research, for her work underscores how individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to overcome obstacles and achieve success through their dedication and learning and resilience. Let us go to second one, the positive, because most of us always talk about the growth mindset. But let us look at the second one, the positive mindset. A lot of people are so negative, it isn't funny. You have to be positive. You have to be an optimist and not a pessimist. Cultivating resilience and gratitude. Let us be thankful of what we have and let us stop, as it were, complain about what we don't have. And let us be grateful for what we have, because God has blessed us with everything that we need. Yes, he has blessed us with all the fruit trees, but most of us don't want to eat fruit. We want to go into a restaurant and eat McDonald's and so on, instead of going and go pick some fruit. But anyway, that's another presentation. Another invaluable mindset on the journey to success is the positive mindset. This perspective directs our focus towards a proactive approach when faced with challenges, because challenges will come. The word says that challenges will come. Life is about 20% of what happened to you and 80% of how you respond. By nurturing a positive outlook and a sense of gratitude, the positive mindset equips us with a purpose-driven perspective. Finding silver linings and extracting lessons from setbacks becomes second nature. This mindset fosters inner satisfaction and overall well-being, enhancing our capacity to manage stress constructively. The positive mindset lays the foundation for navigating obstacles with grace and determination. So we are not set back with what come at us. We use them as stepping stone. When people throw stone at you, stop complaining and use those stones as stepping stones. Positive psychology, positive psychology, pioneered by Martin E.P. Seligman, provides a strong theoretical foundation for understanding the positive mindset and its impact on well-being and success. His research emphasizes the importance of cultivating positive emotions and resilience for a fulfilling life. Let us look at the third one, the entrepreneurial mindset. Everybody is just on the job. Entrepreneurial mindset, embracing innovation and strategic thinking. Embracing innovation and strategic thinking. The entrepreneurial mindset emerges as a vital driver to success or of success, particularly in the realm of attitudinal skills. Attitudinal skills. Attitudinal skills. Attitudinal skills. Characterized by a comfort zone that embraces risk-taking. Have to take risk. And a perpetual desire for learning. You can't stop learning. This mind
they're responding back to whatever he brings forth to them, to the panel. It's truly amazing.
And then he said in October, we are going to be having the live stream feature.
Yes, indeed. And it's going to be on television.
Yes!
And hey! Whoa!
Yes.
They know about, let me tell you, CNN and all those news stations, they know about ONPASSIVE, but they don't know what to say.
Yeah, but he said it today.
Say the wrong thing. They can't say the wrong thing.
They said it today. Let's sit tight, honey. We got massive stuff coming for all of us.
Yes, indeed. We really got something to look forward to. You know, like Martin Luther King say, you know, he went to the mountaintop, he look over, he see the promised land, he said, I might not get there with you, but we sure will get there. And Ash said today, you know, it's good news. The good news, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is that we're going to die, but the good news is that we are alive and we can do something. So you know what? Don't be on the fence. Don't have no doubt. Don't even think about what you can do. Things that you always wanted to do. What is in your heart? What God lay in your heart? What he put in your mind? That's what we should be focusing on. Don't worry about the negativity, because you know what? Our CEO don't like negativity. He don't have time for it. Like he said, he looked for what is it could be the crappiest person, but that crappiest person could have a good thing within him. And that's what Ash focused on. He writes nobody off. And you don't find those CEO like that. I work for a lot of companies, some prestigious, some not prestigious. But let me tell you, to tell you the truth, they all about treat you the same. They the CEO and they don't have time for the people on the bottom. And if you say something, they don't even pay you no mind. Maybe someone else might bring it to their knowledge, and then they might say, oh yeah, let's try that. Forget about you ever even speaking on it. So, but Ash listens. We have an amazing, we're in it to win it. It's a done deal. I mean, I don't know what to say. We're over the top. And we just keep on climbing over and over and over. We're unstoppable.
Okay, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my apologies.
That's okay.
We can hear you and we can see you.
That's okay, Dr. Derrick. We're fine.
Okay. So you did you hear anything?
We heard you up to, as I mentioned, up to 3. You had 4 and you were on 3 when the screen went blank, and it was still recording, but we couldn't see you and we could not hear you.
Okay, so I'm up at 3.
Yeah, the last thing was fundamental.
Yes.
Okay. So
that was the last sentence in fundamental
traits. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
If you could just mute. Because I had to come out of it to mute Darian.
Darian West was yes, I remember.
And then it
please,
me off.
Let's all mute ourselves, please. Thank you.
Please be mindful that you are muted or unmuted, please. Because I noticed it's right after I tried to mute Darian, then that's when it happened. All right, so let me go back there. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your patience. Really appreciate. All right, so 3, the entrepreneurial mindset, embracing innovation and strategic thinking. The entrepreneurial mindset emerges as a vital driver of success, particularly in the realm of attitudinal skills, characterized by a comfort zone that embraces risk-taking and a perpetual desire for learning. This mindset skill, strategic thinking as a fundamental trait. Individual with an entrepreneurial mindset develop an internal locus of control, taking initiative and maintaining a forward look orientation. This mindset fuels curiosity and innovative thinking, fostering mental agility and adaptability. Moreover, it sharpens communication skills and promotes collaborative endeavors. Crucial component of achieving success in the today's interconnected world. And of course, you know that we are definitely interconnected with connecting the entire world. Noted entrepreneurship scholar Saras, her research on effectual reasoning and entrepreneurial mindset sheds light on how entrepreneurs navigate uncertainty and seize opportunity. Her work underscores the importance of strategic thinking and innovation in entrepreneurial success. Number 4, the challenge mindset, transforming uncertainty into opportunity. Because we're going to face challenges in life at all times. The challenge mindset is a transformational perspective that holds the power to reprogram our mind. Rather than perceiving uncertainty as problems, leading to stress and anxiety, this mindset reframes them as challenges ripen with opportunity. Wonderful. By shifting the lens through which we view the unknown, we bolster our capabilities and motivation to navigate change. This mindset empowers individuals to embrace the unfamiliar and convert potential threats into stepping stones for growth and progress. Ultimately, the challenge mindset equips us with a resilient mindset, one that strives in the face of adversity. Renowned psychologist and author Angela Duckworth research on grit and perseverance provides insight into the importance of a challenge mindset in achieving long-term goals. Her work emphasizes how resilience and the ability to embrace challenges are essential for success. So in conclusion, the synergy of mindsets for holistic success. As experienced advisors, we invite you to recognize the interplay of these 4 mindsets as a potent cocktail for holistic success. While the growth mindset forms the foundation for continuous improvement, the positive mindset fuels resilience and gratitude. The entrepreneurial mindset cultivates innovation and strategic prowess, while the challenge mindset transforms the uncertainties into stepping stone. Integrating these mindsets into a harmonious manner powers individuals to approach their goals with a comprehensive and multifaceted perspective, ready to overcome challenges, seize opportunity, and realize full potential. So the question that remains is, are these skills innate or can they be learned? That's what many people might ask. Can they be learned? Just in the pursuit of success, it's imperative to understand that these mindsets are not fixed traits. They are adaptable and malleable. So therefore, while some people develop these skills instinctively during their journey, with dedication, self-awareness, and a commitment to growth, anyone can develop and nurture these mindsets over time. Let us work on it. Just as a muscle becomes stronger with consistent exercise, so too can these mindsets be strengthened through continuous effort and practice. By embarking on a journey of self-discovery and intentional development, you have the potential to harness the power of these mindsets and unlock a world of opportunities that lead to a true holistic success. Remember, your mindset is not just a reflection of who you are, but a glimpse of who you can become. And in order for us to harness these 4 very important mindsets, one of the main ways is to read. Read. The first book that I recommend that you read is The Word. That's the first book. Yes, I did say it. The Word. The next book is As a Man Thinketh. The next good book is Who Moved My Cheese. Our next good book is Think Big. Think Big. The next best book or good book is Take the Risk. The next best good book is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And so, in conclusion, let me recap. The 4 mindsets that will lead to success is 1, the growth mindset, nurturing evolution and creativity. Number 2, the positive mindset, cultivating resilience and gratitude. The 3rd mindset is entrepreneurial mindset, embracing innovation and strategic thinking. And of course, the 4th mindset is the challenge mindset, transforming uncertainty into opportunity. Transforming uncertainty into opportunity. Let us start, if we have not started before, let us start to foster these 4 mindsets that will lead to success. Because as the word says, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, just as your soul prosper. So even the word, even God wants us to be successful. And so let us start to cultivate that mindset that will foster growth, not just for here and now, but also for eternity. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Derrick, and a great welcome back, because that number 3, we really needed number 4, transforming uncertainty Yeah, let's make good use of the features of our product, right? I'm so glad you came back with the conclusion of your presentation, because that number 4, transforming uncertainty into opportunity, is very much needed, especially those of us who are listening now. Uncertainty, opportunity. Switch it into opportunity. Let's forget about Zoom. Zoom is going to become obsolete in the entire universe. Let's embrace what we're experiencing with OConnect right now, regardless of what it is. It's just amazing that we can do this compared to this same time last year. We couldn't. Dr. Derrick, thank you so much. All right, people, this is time. If you have any observation from Dr. Derrick's presentation, share your observation, and he's here to respond to you. So I'm going to hover and see who has any hand raised to make any comment or question regarding Dr. Derrick's presentation on the 4 mindset that will lead to success in our lives, in your life, my life, our lives as global ambassadors. I'm going to stop talking so you can raise your hand. If you don't know where to raise your hand, you can write in the chat. I'm just clicking on the chat to see if there are any questions in the chat for Dr. Derrick.
Evelyn, hand is raised.
Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Is that Queen Evelyn Jenkins? Why do you see the hands and I don't see all of them?
Yes, it's Evelyn Jenkins.
Queen Evelyn, yes, I see your hand now.
Good
Please.
evening.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, I said take the risk, and that is Dr. Ben Carson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Queen Evelyn. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Well, if we no longer have any questions for Dr. Derrick, then I'll get Dr. Benny. And she's going to talk to us about cybersecurity. Dr. Benny, we've seen her here and in Deep Dive. She's one of our wonderful presenters, and she's ready to share with us her knowledge of cybersecurity, which we really, really need now in the ONPASSIVE, in our ONPASSIVE journey. She is one of those wonderful persons who holds a PhD in information technology, information security, and assurance, as well as cybersecurity. She also has a master's in several fields and a bachelor's in public health. She is a program manager and other areas of information technology. And she has certification in 9 areas of information technology. She has so much to share with us, and she's here.
Before I start sharing my slides, I want to take this moment to thank each and everyone for coming. If you have brothers and sisters all over the globe, those who are either new brand ambassadors, affiliates, this is a crucial time, especially those who are utilizing their cell phones that deals with a cell phone. At this moment, I'm just going to give you just the tips of cyber security. As we all need to secure all your data. When I talk about data, which is the information like social security number, your driver license, the date of birth, it has to be secured. We have to protect everything about us. When it comes to ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE is secured. It is secured by artificial intelligence. It is artificial intelligence driven, well secured and protected. So some of us, we should not be afraid when it comes to, when they ask us to provide our information. You guys know that the hackers are out there waiting. At first, people did not really know about this company, and they were not believing ONPASSIVE. When ONPASSIVE was introduced into the world, March the 30th, that was when people started believing. Yet, some of our brand ambassadors, they were impatient and they left. Now that you guys are here, our affiliates, and it came on September 1st for us to activate our account. When you look at your cell phone, I know that the emails that you guys have, you guys, some of you guys have misplaced your password, right? You have to learn. You must know your password, because you need to log out and log back in. You need to shut down your computer or whatever. We just want to protect our information from the hackers. At this moment, I'm just going to give you tips of cyber security. Thank you. Again, you guys know why we are here. I want to take this moment to thank our Father in heaven for sending our visionary to all of us and bringing all of us together. Because of our visionary, because of his goal, his intention is to serve humanity. And he wants you and I to do the same. But we also have to protect ourselves, right? We have to protect ourselves. We thank Mr. Ash Mufareh. He is our visionary. And we love him. And we have to respect him. Give me a minute. I just want to let you guys know that our Father loves you guys in heaven. That is why he decided to share this opportunity by, actually he owns ONPASSIVE, and he decided to give it to somebody. He handed it over to our visionary. And his name is Mr. Ash. And Mr. Ash accepted the callings. We want to thank him for that. We want to thank our tech brothers and sisters in Hyderabad, because they're spending sleepless night making sure that everything is fine, getting ready for us to be happy. All right. It's coming. Come on. I was here. I brought it up. Just give me a minute. I want to thank our brother Kamal for everything that he has done to this company. I am going to set up my PowerPoint right now. Please give me a minute. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you. At this moment, ONPASSIVE is the best company in the world, and we have the best CEO. Okay. I am going to start with our protocols. What are the main protocols of cybersecurity? We have, the first is the firewalls. What is it? It is the first line of defense. The next we have encryption, protecting sensitive information. Next we have incident response plan. So at my job, I create a document. I create template for incident response plan. And with the incident response plan, you prepare for the worst. An incident can occur anytime. So like when you're going to work, wherever you're going, anything can happen. We have to prevent ourselves, and we have to prepare for the worst. We have the employee education. It is the key to cybersecurity. You have multi-factor authentication. Is the success to secure access control. Next, we have regular software updates and patching, keeping your system secured. So, like I stated before, the next time I am going to elaborate on all this topic. All right, as new technology emerges, cybersecurity protocols also evolve. However, there are some basic tips that you need to carry everywhere to stay better protected against the cybersecurity. So, hey, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the state or the process of protecting or recovering network. When I talk about network, I'm talking about the web. Then you have devices. A device is a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment, and programs. A program is a set of instructions that a computer uses to perform a specific function from any type of cyber attack. Cyber attack. Remember I talked about cyber attack, right? So the cyber attacks are evolving danger to organizations. Now, organizations can be our own company or any other company all over the globe. Then you talk about employees, just like our ONPASSIVE employees, right? And then consumers as well, those who are purchasing and utilizing this, our digital products. So these attacks may be designed to access, right, or destroy sensitive data. When I talk about sensitive data, it is the information that a person or organization want to keep from being publicly available, because releasing this information can lead to harm, such as identity theft, other crimes. Now, in some cases, sensitive data is related to individuals, such as what? Payment information, social security, driver license, bank account, date of birth, and etc. Now, they can, in effect, destroy businesses. So, cyber attacks are on the rise. Now, according to Identity Theft Resource Center, in 2021, annual data breach reports there was a 68% increase in the report in United States data compromises from 2020 to 2021. Now, this is what happened last year. In 2022, annual data breach reported from the Identity Theft Resource Center revealed the number of data compromises in 2022. There were what? 1,802. Was only 60 events of previous all the time high set in 2021. and victimized some 422.1 million individuals. However, breaches related to cyber attacks represented more attacks than other forms. All right. So the numbers of data breaches with no actionable information about the root cause of the compromise grew 187 in quarter one of 2023, this year, compared to 155 in quarter one of 2022. Now, San Diego in April of 2023, wow, PRN News, the Identity Theft Resource Center, a nationally recognized non-profit organization established support victims of identity crime, released in the U.S. data breach findings for the first quarter of 2023. But according to the first quarter of 2023 data breaches analysis, there were 445 publicly reported data compromised in the quarter, a 13% decrease compared to the previous quarter, which was 512 compromises. Okay. The next comes with a strong password. As we all know that password is very, very important, not only to me, but to each and every affiliate or brand ambassador. I noticed that by you migrating to the ecosystem or transitioning to the ecosystem, you need a stronger password. It's not only 6 characters, it's more than 6 characters. So using strong password is a must within our organization. Not only here, but all over the globe. Okay, it's a must to do. Keep yourself protected, and you should take this a step further by using a unique password for each separate account you have. This protects you in several ways. Now, using strong password increases your protection, again, against a brute force attack, to name one of many. These attacks happens when a cyber criminal or a threat actor uses a software that would generate random numbers, right? Random or known password acquired from the data breach. Try to guess what your password is. And that is why, you know, a lot of people, sometimes they will just put by their children's name. So you know that these hackers out there, some of them, if they know that my name is Benny, they will try to find out what my son or my daughter's name is, because they think that I am going to use their name as my own password. So I just want each and everyone to be very careful. All right. So how to create a strong password? Think of a brute force attack like this. Now, if you forgot your the combination of your padlock, you know, during those olden days on your locker, you can try every number combination from 0000 to 9999 to find what the correct combination, right? I just wish I have the padlock so I can show you guys. So when it comes to the brute force attacks, it works in the same way. Now, using a strong password, that is a combination of lower and upper cases, numbers, special characters. Now, you know, when we talk about the special characters, right? It can either be like a $sign, it can be the number, or the star. The star above that 8, it can be, the $sign is above 4 when you look at your computer, right? And then you have number, which is above the 3. And then some people call this like Araba, which is under 2, and then you have the exclamation sign, which is under 1. But I don't think, you know, some people, they tried the exclamation, it did not work, it didn't go through. So $ is good, percentage is good as well. You can either put the star or the number for the special character. So I'm going to give an example. Benny, that will be uppercase B, B-E-N-N-Y. Then I think sometimes it's better for you to put the special character in the middle, because sometimes most of us will put the special character at the end. So, you know, those hackers can try to play around. So if you put it in between your names and then you put the numbers, they will not steal it. They won't steal your information. So we have to be careful. We need to learn. Therefore, you can extremely use strong and lengthy password without worrying about remembering them, and without writing your password on a post-it note. Keep in mind, though, that the threat actors isn't always on the other side of your screen. They can be sitting next to you in the office. So this is where the password manager comes in. Now with a password manager, you only need to remember one password. Once you enter the password, the master password, the password manager will fetch and input the password in the form you are filling out. You're filling out. Now, assuming you have already stored the information in the password manager, therefore you can use extremely strong and lengthy password without worrying about remembering them and without writing your password on a post-it note. Next, we have two-factor authentication. I noticed Dr. Pat has started utilizing the two-factor authentication. So the first layer of protecting between your accounts and somewhere else, assessing it is your password. The second layer is the two-factor authentication. Now, you should be using it to add an extra blanket security to your account. The two-factor authentication is at its most basic an identity verification software. Now, if you or any other person or the threat actor enter the correct password into your account, the two-factor authentication will require you to verify your identity, most often by entering a series of random numbers or letters sent to you via SIM. You know that sometimes when you go to, let me say like your Gmail, right? And you forget your password. Gmail will ask you, first of all, they will give you the 2 last digits of your phone number, right? And then, first of all, you really need to know your phone number. So when they send it to you, they will send it to you through your phone or SIM. And then from there, when they send you that code, you can now go back and insert the code for them to know that it is really you. So you can and should use two-factor authentication for all your accounts, like Amazon, eBay, Nintendo, Twitter, Instagram, and the rest of your accounts. Now, how to create a strong password? Now, the next topic is you have to double check that link before you click. I'm going to give you an example before I read this. This is because of phishing. And an email can be sent to you, right? An email can be sent to you and say, oh, that I requested for money. And then you think that I am really, really in need, right? You go, you rush because you know me and you have seen me. Then you rush to click on that link. Don't do that, please. What you should do, call me first to find out if I was the one who sent this link to you. I beg you all, please do not click anything. Any email that is being sent to you, if you don't know the individual, don't click it. Now, here comes. Phishing is one of the most common form of cyber attacks. Phishing is a form of cyber attack that is delivered mentally through email, but also by SIMs. Now, the threat actor tries to entice you to click on a bogus, remember what I just said, right? A bogus email that will take you to a website that is masquerading as an official entity or downloading. Before you click on this link, please double check that it is true. It is a true source that you want to visit. Now, the difference is like this, and this is an example here. If you want to go to Amazon, we all know that the spelling is different, right? Looking at this, now you notice that I have written it in red. It says Anna. Now in quotes, ARNAZON.com. Some people might click that, which is not correct. The real spelling is Amazon, AMAZON.com. I want us to be vigilant, please. Next is a VPN. You have virtual private network. When you are on a public Wi-Fi, right? It is a great thing in a pinch, but it's not good idea to connect to a public Wi-Fi network unless you are absolutely, it's a must. Maybe you're trying to do a homework. Please do not do it when you're on the train or on an airplane going somewhere. Make sure you do your work at home before you step out. Now, if you do not connect, if you do connect to a public Wi-Fi network, make sure you connect to a VPN, which is a virtual private network. A virtual private network is a mechanism for creating a secured connection between a computing device and a computer network, between the two networks using an insecure communication medium, such as the public internet. Otherwise, your traffic may be exposed to anyone on that network. Worse yet, if you send any sensitive data across that network without encryption. Now, when you're looking at this, you have HTTPS. We know that is secure, right? Which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. It is a protocol used to secure communication over a computer network, especially the internet. The data could be interrupted now by the network operator or people on the network. Now, it's never a good idea to send sensitive data over unencrypted, like HTTP without an S. It means it is unencrypted. Please do not send sensitive information over HTTP. But it's especially dangerous to do so on a public Wi-Fi network. Now, the best solution is to do those sensitive tasks from your own private network. That's why I stated from the beginning, if an assignment is being given to you, please do it at home before you travel. Now, if you are in the public and have to do something urgent, use your cellular data to play it safe. All right, why shouldn't you jailbreak? I'm sorry. Don't jailbreak your iPhone. What is it? Hackers find security holes in the iPhones I know that is why Dr. Derrick does not like iPhones. Hackers find security holes in an iPhone operating system, iOS, and then take the advantage of those security holes to take control over iOS. This is also known as jailbreaking. Now, the hackers then brings this jailbreaking tool to the public for download, which you may be tempted to. You may be tempted to. I notice most of us like apps. When you jailbreak your phone, not only are you potentially making your phone unstable, but you are opening your device up to malicious attack from the threat actors who are also taking advantages of this exploit. Now, if you feel you need to jailbreak your iPhone, you should probably just buy an Android, like Dr. Derrick. Man. Okay. As I stated, cyber attacks don't always happen on the other side of the screen. If you lose your phone and someone finds it, or if someone gains physical access to your phone and your personal information is stored on that phone, you are vulnerable. Continuously use a passcode lock to prevent threat actor from accessing your phone. But it's a good idea to never store any information you don't want to expose to the public on your phone. This include what? Password? Because I noticed a lot of people always put their password on their phone. God help me. Yes. Personal information and all sensitive photos. Please don't do that. Don't do that, I beg. So there are a few things you can do to improve your security of your network. First, change the default login. I just want to let you guys know that whenever you go to buy a laptop or phone or something like that, they always give you a default password. So please, when you get home, try to change it because the hackers already know it. Okay. So many routers, particularly older ones, have standard administrative password that you can easily look up on the internet. Now, the second thing you should do is to update your router's firmware. Routers updates frequently contain important security patches that fix existing vulnerabilities. Okay, since your router is exposed to threat from the internet and people that are close enough to see your Wi-Fi network, it is essential that it is kept up to date. You guys know that whenever there's always an update on your cell phone, well, on my own device, I make sure that I update. And I do have one of my cousin's laptop with me here. I noticed that there was an update and I had to update it. I know that if she had this, she will not update it because she does not know. We have to always update because the manufacturer always sends us the update. Please make sure you update your product, your device. In conclusion, there are just a few tips out of many to keep you protected. Now, the only person who can keep you protected is you. Be mindful. Everything you do online, be wary of too good to be true deals. Double check the links and even be mindful of your surroundings. Please stay safe. The Lord is with you. Thank you all for listening.
Yes, 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 and yes, and yes. Dr. Benny, you nailed it once more this beautiful Tuesday evening. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, cybersecurity. I'm hoping that each and every one of us who was listening had jotted down questions, this is the right time to ask your questions. Not just for Dr. Benny, but if you had questions after Dr. Derrick's presentation, this is the right time for you to raise your hand and ask your question for any of the two presenters. Dr. Benny, thank you for nailing that. I see a lot of hands blinking. That is a good sign. Oh my goodness, OConnect is working at its best. Dr. Benny, you just did your presentation, so Dr. Derrick and I will have to handle this. Oh, Queen Sister Dr. Patience's hand is up. Dr. P, over to you, sis. And so is Dr. Derrick's hand as well. Dr. Patience?
I see two hands. I see Sharon.
I call him Dr. Patience because...
I'll say her name.
Okay.
Present.
Okay. Queen Sharon Whedon, please.
All right, I'm present. So, you want me to go first, or Sharon is going first?
Queen Sharon.
Okay.
Okay. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all you beautiful people. What an exciting day it was today. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. That was a great presentation. And Dr. Benny, that was a great presentation. And last week you started this about our phones being hacked and computer hacked and all these things that you've been talking about securing ourselves and all our electronic devices. And it was just right up my alley because I've been investigating and doing a lot of research on being hacked and everything, because I believe my phone was hacked last year. And I even called my carrier, and my carrier company told me, oh, if you get a phone call back, then you know your phone has been hacked. Well, they never called me back, but I still believe my phone was hacked. And these are some of the things that happened to me that I believe my phone was hacked, which was that my picture was taken twice. And when I looked, it wasn't in my gallery, and my phone wasn't on selfie mode. And I never take my pictures with my glasses on. So that was kind of strange. And also, I would be on a WhatsApp call, and all of a sudden, my conversation was being recorded. Also, when I would type in for posting stuff for ONPASSIVE on Instagram, and I would be writing something in my stories, all of a sudden the print got smaller and smaller and smaller, so small that it wasn't legible. And all these things are, you know, it was all happening without my control, so I knew I was being hacked. So anyways, I was trying to figure out what to do with my phone and how to stop these hackers. I thought of getting an iPhone, but I know now that that's not the way to go. I thought, well, maybe iPhones were more secure. Also, I watched a really good documentary. I think it was during COVID. It was a documentary, and it was about, I don't know if anybody's seen the TV show called The Wire. Well, one of the characters passed away during COVID, and his last movie was a documentary on basically going to the underground and saying how you have to be more secure now, because now all the street punks that were out nickel and diming and stealing from people and stuff like that on the streets have all turned to cyber attacks. And basically they steal your information, and they may sell it to somebody for like $5, and then they take it and they sell it to somebody else, and then that somebody else robs you to death. You have to be very, very careful in so many ways. One thing I do suggest is, if you have a lot of people get these password books, and they put all their passwords into one book, and then you're supposed to take that and put it in a safe place, like a safe or something. I decided not to use a password book. I got a different type of book that says nothing about password, and I put it in there, so it was kind of like undercover. Also, what I have learned in the last few years about hacking as well is not only using public Wi-Fi is not safe, but also using public chargers is not safe. So if you charge your phone on a bus or in a mall or someplace in a restaurant or a coffee shop, hackers apparently can hack into your phone that way as well. So please be careful there. And also, I have learned a lot of things about turning off a lot of stuff in your phone so that the hackers can't get to you. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And I found just last week, I think it was, I've been following the Computer Greeks on YouTube and Instagram, and they have taught me so much about hacking and how to protect myself and all my devices. So Computer Geeks, look that up, people, because they have so much information. And I was afraid to turn off everything, but I turned off a lot of things, and I noticed a lot of difference on my phone. So that's one good thing. And it tells you about WhatsApp, because you can be hacked on WhatsApp as well. And these people, they don't only hack you, they can impersonate you, and they call you. Like, I got messages like from someone that says she was my niece and said, "Oh, Annie Sharon, you really have to come to so-and-so's birthday," and don't open it. Don't ever open up any text messages, emails, or anything like that, especially if you read it and it doesn't sound like something the person would say, or you don't recognize the name. And they'll say some things. They may text you and just say, "Hi, beautiful," or something like that. Or I got one message on WhatsApp, "Hey, Sister Sharon," and I was just like, okay, who is this person? Is it somebody I know from Deep Dive? Who is this person? I never did open it. I don't open up anything now. Like, I'm so scared to touch anything with my emails and all that. And then also, you can tell, like, sometimes you'll get messages from like WhatsApp or Gmail or anything like that, and it's usually in gray. It's not like WhatsApp should be in green, but it'll be in gray. And that's another sign of something that you should not open. And I can go on and on and on and on, but I'll let somebody else speak. But before I let someone else speak, I wanted to let everybody know, in case you don't know this, but I noticed since we have the new Connect, when and I think it's also on the host and speaker one, but on our end, right beside the recording, the little circle that flashes saying recording, if you press the little blue thing with the little white boxes in the middle, it's your view layout, and it gives you gallery view, side view, and speaker view. So that's one good thing if you want to like just see who's talking at that time, and that's what I have mine on right now, so I can see what's happening. So in case nobody knew that, again, it's right beside the recording. The recording thing is flashing. You just click on that little blue circle with the little white boxes in the middle of it, and 3 things come up. And just click on that. And that's all I have to say for now. Thank you very much. Sister Debbie, back to you.
Thank you, Queen Sharon. Hello, Queen Roslyn. Mute yourself,
Hi.
Queen Roslyn. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Please mute yourself, because Queen Sharon was talking and we were hearing your television. Thank you.
You won't believe I now get this to play all the time I use in it. Come, let me go outside.
Okay, I was just saying you should mute yourself because we're hearing your radio. Queen Sister Dr. P. And then after you will be Queen Evelyn.
Lily wants to talk to, you know, as co-host, we don't have the race hand, so she just was in the chat. I just want to give you a heads up. Yeah, Dr. Benny and King Dr. Derrick, what a mindset. Dr. B, what a presentation, my sister. Anyway, yes, thank you a lot. Thank you. And always have your phone, your mobile device password protected, because a lot of us have, because life is very easy now. We have all these apps, especially financial app, my bank app. And how many of us log out of it? We don't. We just leave it open, click on it, it pops up. So somebody get hold of your mobile device, you can get into all your financial accounts if you don't log out of it. And for WhatsApp, Queen Sherry, yes, we have to, I try to do the two-step verification. If somebody want to use hack your WhatsApp, they'll ask for that code. And please never give your code to anybody. Anybody. I have a lot of people that were hacked on WhatsApp last year because people will call them, oh, there's a Zoom meeting going on, no, for ONPASSIVE. Please give me this code. And they're giving the code. Again, anything that looks out of the ordinary is called phishing. Right, Queen Debbie and Queen Benny, phishing, right? It's called phishing. If you see an email that looks like a phishing, please don't reply to it. There's always people that are not good writing. And thank Queen Shara for sharing your experiences. That's very, very important. I try not to use my thumb. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit crazy. I don't use all this finger facial recognition. I just feel like somebody put a gun in my face, take my phone and put, so I have a password, you have to enter it. So that's just me. I know life is easy. Thumb, it opens your phone. Facial recognition, open your phone. As life is getting easier, we should just make sure that we err in the side of precaution, especially now that we have ONPASSIVE apps. Maybe our ecosystem app will be opening on our phone, and that wallet will be there, right? Maybe you don't lock it out. Just be cautious. Your mobile device now is your business. Your business is your life, so protect it. Thanks. Great presentation today, and I'm enjoying Oak Connect today. Thank you all for listening, but I just want to appreciate all of you guys for coming as well, for hanging out with us again today. Even though we had a long day with the CEO, we're here to deep dive the information. And this is a platform I come and I grow in what knowledge, right? Grow in knowledge, grow in my mind, grow in my financial knowledge, any type of knowledge, technical knowledge, a lot of things that we are doing. Dr. D, you're putting me in trouble. People are calling me. How do you live stream from O Connect? I say I'll have to ask Dr. Derrick that question. Thank you all. And as I said, Queen Lily would like to talk, but Queen Evelyn Jenkins is next. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. P. Queen Lily will be next, but this is what I have to say before Queen Lily speaks. Dr. P, thank you very much. Based on what you just said, it might be a good idea for us to have a session where Dr. Derrick can do a presentation on how to live stream from O Connect. I'm just, let him, I see you shaking your head, whether in acknowledgement, disappointment, disapproving or acknowledging, whatever it is, it's okay. I'm just thinking, because if that question is coming from one person, there definitely are more than one who are introverts who cannot share their thoughts with anybody. So anyway, I rest my case. Queen Lily,
we have like a whole studio with 101 devices connected. That's why I'm just. Anyway, there will be a very interesting session. That's what I'm laughing at.
That's great. I'm so glad to hear that. I really am, because
oh mercy.
Sorry if I put you on the spot, Dr. Derrick, but if those questions are coming up, it means they need to be educated, right? You are a teacher, so a teacher never stops teaching, regardless. You have students, more than one is already plural, so you have to teach. So have that in mind, Dr. Derrick. Thank you, Queen Dr. P. Okay, we are Queen Lily, then.
Thank you, Queen Debbie.
You're welcome, my
Dr. Benny and Dr. Derrick. What you usually say, Queen Debbie, they nailed it. They slayed it. They were awesome. And Dr. Benny, I really appreciate you doing this, because when I was working, it was a requirement that we keep up with this. But since I stopped working, that will lead us to success. when you talked about mindset number 2, I thought about a situation that happened to me one day. I left work when I was working, and I was on my way to lunch. I was supposed to stop by the bank to get some money, but I forgot. I went through the buffet line at the restaurant, and when I sat down, I saw this sign that said no checks, cash only. I didn't have any cash, so I sat down what it was. So I'm sitting at lunch. So there was a gentleman in the restaurant, and you were smiling. So that's how I got, and you were smiling. So that's how I got out of that situation. Thank you, Queen Debbie. Back to you.
Wow, Queen Lily, that is awesome. Let me rephrase in our desk, because of that, I'm sure each and every one of us have had that experience of being by themselves, walking along the beach or on the road, and you have a flashback of something that uniquely happened.
And we complain about how the job is hard and the boss is difficult and the supervisor don't know what they're doing and management don't have no sense and all of these things. It's just negative, 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 negative. You go home and you watch the news, is more negative. 2 men get shot, school get shoot up, people get robbed, couple people died. It's just negative, 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 negative. So really and truly, it is really a difficult thing to a life of gratitude, a life of resilience. It's difficult. It's difficult. And so you have to purpose in your heart, purpose in your mind that you will just put these things in a different section of your brain or a different section of your mind, and be positive about it instead of being negative. And it's hard to do. Yes, it is hard to do. But when you have a positive mindset, cultivating resilience and gratitude, then that is when true success comes into the picture. Because in spite of what I'm going through, I have joy. I can find joy in my, and that's and listen to Ash Mufareh, right? He said it. Even people are negative, but he tries his very best to find the positive that everyone have, because everyone have positive, but we focus so much on the negative that after a while we ourselves have trained our mind to be so negative that it start to affect our mindset and start to affect the positivity that we should have with the right performance, the right attitude, the right behavior, the right action that leads to the right success for us to really live a successful life. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Derrick. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Wow. Queen Evelyn Jenkins, thank you so much for your patience. The microphone is yours.
Thank you again. And I'd like to thank Dr. Benny for her great presentation on being safe on the internet and on the cell phone. It's very, very important. Did you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Dr. Benny, did you get that? From Queen Evelyn Jenkins Smith? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? All right. Dr. Benny, are you seeing any hand besides Queen Evelyn's? Queen Evelyn, you can lower your hand because I can't lower it for you. Please.
No, the only person I see is Queen Evelyn, and I don't see any other person at the moment.
Okay. If there are no other hands raised, it means we all. I'll give.
Is
Oh,
my hand?
sorry, Queen Evelyn, you still have another thing to add before we.
No, it's asking, is my hand lowered now?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Queen Roslyn. Queen Roslyn, I know at one point we heard you. I don't know if you want to say something before we continue. Queen Roslyn, we need to hear your voice if you're still in the house. You can still unmute yourself whenever you're ready. But for now, say, Dr. Benny, thank you so much for that outstanding presentation. And you know what I'm going to say next. You and Dr. Derrick, you nailed those presentations today because this is the right time, the right mindset. Those four mindsets that Dr. Derrick had, and your presentation about cybersecurity and us, protecting ourselves, our data is very, very essential, especially at this stage with ONPASSIVE. When you're paying money and you're doing that, you have those codes being sent, they're very essential. But I'm going to call on Dr. Derrick to give a closing remarks, and then you, Dr. Benny, and then we can close it for the evening. Dr. Derrick, your closing remarks, then Dr. Benny, and we can wrap up for the evening, please.
Okay. Yes. As I said earlier, we always talk about the first one, which is the growth mindset. But yes, there are actually 4 mindsets that we need to develop, and so that our performance will be correct, our attitude will be correct. Because I remember that if we work, when we go to our jobs, most of us don't like our job. We just do it because it's a means to an end. But let us enjoy whatever we are doing so that it will be easier on us. Because when you mope about the job and you mope about the people at the job, and you're just so, it becomes, the job itself becomes harder. What you are doing becomes harder, and so you feel more pressure, more disgusting, more everything that is negative. And so life in itself is something that some of us don't even want to face on a daily basis. Let us reprogram. Let us really reprogram our thought process, our mindset. Let us really reprogram our mindset, not just for ONPASSIVE, but for life. And not just for this life, but for the life that God wants to offer us. So, Without God, we are nothing. With God, all things are possible. And so let us have the mindset that we will move from the negative and direct our lives into the positive so that we will enjoy our lives more and more each day. I thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. I can't add anything to that other than to thank you, and I appreciate those. Amen. That's Connect at its best. Thank you. Dr. Benny, your final words.
I just want to tell the whole world, now that ONPASSIVE has launched its first product or solution, it is about time for us to be protected. We have to protect our information. We have to protect everything about us. Now, when I talk about information or data, it's your identification, your date of birth, your social security number, your driver license. Sometimes they even say you should protect your address, even though I know that one we can't, but the rest we should. And again, our password, we have to protect our password. Make sure that you know, like you have to insert a password that is difficult, a difficult password. Based upon my knowledge, I would like you to put the special character in the middle, right? Please, because like I said, most of the time, it seems, I'm just thinking that maybe those hackers, they know that you will put like the special character at the end, that they will try to figure it out. But if you put it in the middle, they will try to find out, oh, where is it located, right? I think maybe you should, instead of putting one special character, maybe put two. Two different, either like a $ and percentage. You can put Benny, that's the Benny, B-E, and then you put that special character, right? Then N-N-Y, you put the special character, and then you put numbers. And then you put another word there. That will make it difficult. And make sure that your password, you know, like the length of your password should be, let me just say 10 to, well, the highest when it comes to our ecosystem, I think the highest is 15. I used to put 20 something, but I noticed that with the ecosystem is only 15. So please, I want you to put the highest password and make it strong. And please hide your password. And please do not put your password on your phone. Don't, because if you misplace it, somebody steals it, it's another trouble. Another thing, when it comes to phishing, please, if someone sent you an email, don't click it. You don't know that person, right? Call that individual. Did you send me this email? Now, if I say no, then please don't click it. If you don't know it, don't click it. And again, I told you guys about public, that if you are traveling and they have given you an assignment, I think that you should do your assignment at home before traveling, because you don't want trouble with the hackers out there. Please be careful when it comes to public Wi-Fi, or how you call it, Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi. Be very careful as well. I am begging you guys. And you all know that ONPASSIVE has arrived. The hackers are waiting for you. Be very careful and vigilant. If you have any problem, please contact me. Thank you so much. And part 2 will be coming pretty soon. Thank you so much, Queen Debbie, for giving me this opportunity.
Well, thank you.